The U.S. Supreme Court has cleared the way for the deportation of several migrants to South Sudan, a country which most of them have no ties to. The 8 migrants, including the Vietnam, Mexico, and Cuba, had been put on a flight bound for South Sudan in May. The plane was later detoured to a naval base in Djibouti following an injunction by a U.S. federal judge. The men, who have all been convicted of serious crimes in the United States, have been detained there since. In Thursday's ruling, the Supreme Court's conservative majority found that immigration officials can quickly deport people to third countries. The decision halts an order that allowed immigrants to challenge any removals to countries outside their homeland where they could be in danger. It comes amid a sweeping immigration crackdown by Trump's administration, which has pledged to deport millions of people who are living in the United States illegally. Let's get more on this. Patrick Yet is in Juba and joins us with more. Patrick, welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us here on Africa Live. Patrick, let's start with the very basic question here. What is the latest on the U.S. migrants expected to be deported to South Sudan?
Yeah, in South Sudan, actually, the reaction from the general public has been negative. People are questioning why is it that these criminals are coming to South Sudan, they are being brought to South Sudan, especially the fact that America, having a proper legal system, having a proper court, having a proper prison system, are not able to have these people in their country, and they're bringing to South Sudan, where there are a lot of challenges in the legal system. There's a problem with the judiciary, there's a problem with the prison service. For example, in the capital Juba, the prison which is here is supposed to accommodate about 500 people. Now the prison officers are telling us that there are more than 2,000 people in that prison. It is overcrowded. They are struggling to have facilities to have people who are convicted of crime here, and now bringing other criminals to the country is something people are questioning. Civil society groups have also come out, and they have asked the government to really come out and explain what is going on, what is the nature of the agreement that they have with the U.S. The civil society groups are urging the government to make that agreement public so that people understand the nature of the agreement that is there with the U.S. So people are not receiving it. The ordinary people are not receiving this with excitement. They are not happy about it. However, on the side of the government has been tight-lipped. The government has not come out to say anything. That is partly because in April this year, of course, all South Sudanese passport holders have been stopped from getting visa to go to the U.S. Those who had visas, their visas were revoked because of South Sudan refusing to accept some people being deported to South Sudan. So for now, the government is actually quiet about the issue. But what the U.S. has said is that there is an agreement, and many people believe that agreement is there, and that's why civil societies are calling for that agreement to be made public. Back to you.
All right, Patrick, very important questions there from the general public. You have talked about what the government reactions have been to the deportations, but is there any special plans for those that are expected to arrive in South Sudan?
Yes, the only arm of government I can say that has spoken is actually the law enforcement body, that is the police. The police have said that they are prepared to receive the deportees once they are brought in. They have a plan of receiving them, and they have where they're going to take them. But they have not disclosed much. That is the only thing they have said, and they are the only institution that at least has come out and said, yes, we have this information. We know that something is happening as far as deportation is concerned, and when those deportees arrive, we are going to receive them, and we will take care of them. That is the only institution that has spoken out. How detailed, how they will take them, where, and all that has not been disclosed. But as I said, one of the problems now South Sudan is grappling with is the issue of crime being actually perpetrated by majorly young people who don't have jobs, and they have been involved in a lot of crimes. And currently, the police is also working on issues of arresting them, and where to accommodate them is also one of the challenges that the country is facing. So with the new deportees coming in, is just a big challenge for the authorities here. Back to you.
All right, challenges and hurdles indeed. Patrick Yet, live for us from Juba.